Now we're in a new room. Start of my room is a little chest, like a coffin with a cross on it. I've got a lever I can press, which I won't press at the moment. Now up the stairs again, I've got a book which I can't interact with. Then up the stairs again, a bunch of nothing. Then up the stairs again. I keep going round in circles. I just keep going up and up, and then oh, I've got a door. So I've got a door that opens into a new room, but I haven't pressed the lever yet. So what have you got, John?
I've got an armory with a two shields, 1, 2, 3, 4 swords I can interact with at the top of the room, and I've got like a...
I pressed the lever.
1, 2, 3, 4, another 4 cutting devices for war.
Right, John, I've just entered the room.
Yeah, somebody's just left.
Oh yeah, the room is shut. The room is shutting on me, John. Is the room shutting on you as well?
No.
Well, you've got to save me then. You've got to do something. Oh no, it's stopped. It's going backwards. What have you done? John.
What?
Talk?
I'm pressing the wheel.
Right, okay. I'll just tell you what I can see. I've got a knight on my left holding up 2 swords. One is long, one is short. On the right, there's a knight holding nothing and then a big axe. Does that help?
Yeah, I've got a big axe. I don't know where...
Keep pressing the thing, John, because it's going forward.
Yeah, I know.
John,
I know.
Well, don't press it then. It's going forward. Yes, get it to go back. Right, now it's stopped, okay? So I'll tell you again. On the knight on my left, it's got a long sword and then a slightly shorter sword.
Yeah.
And the knight on my right has got nothing in his right hand, but to our left, and then a big axe on the right. Okay. Oh, I can interact. I can interact with a little thing, like a family crown above it, and it's like a lion. Different bits of the lion lit up, and then I've got like a badger with holding a book. Okay, does that make any sense to you? Coat of arms kind of thing.
I wish I had a better look before you push that button.
I can't. Yes, but I mean, we didn't know what was going to happen, did we?
No. I know there's 2 swords to the right of me. Or no, 2 swords to the left of me, and the big, like, thing that they used to cut people's heads off.
Guillotine.
That kind of like big axe thing with a big blade on it.
Right. Yeah.
Is to the right of me, but then I didn't see a plaque with a badger on it.
You can choose. You can pick up stuff, don't you, or something?
Yeah, I can pick the 2 swords up and the big axe.
But all at the same time, or just one?
Well, no, I got
Where
to
do
run
they go?
over. I don't know where they go, but
Well, they've got to go somewhere. If you can pick them up, they've got to go somewhere, John.
I can't cross over the other side of the... Hang on, can I get over there? Yeah, I don't know.
Right, well, you work out where they got to go, John, because
Oh, right, there's a knight. There's a knight to my left and a knight, and there's 1, 2 to my right.
it seems to me like we've got to work out which coat of arms. Have you got any of the coat of arms, John, above the knights?
Oh, yeah, well, I've got to go and see whether I can see a coat of arms. What was it? A badger. Hello?
I've got, John,
Yeah.
as I explained a minute ago, the guy with the 2 swords, the long sword and the slightly shorter sword, has got a badger holding a book.
There's not 3 blokes in that room.
There's 4 blokes in the room.
Oh, I can only see 3.
Okay, so we've got to work out which the correct one is. But you haven't answered. Have yours got coat of arms above the blokes?
I'll have to go and have a look, because I can't see from here.
We'll go and have a look then. Because there's an eagle. There's like a... I don't know what that is, like a monkey or something holding a sword.
Yeah, a monkey. A... eagle. And a... don't know what that is.
Do you want to go and stop the thing, John? Press the thing before it crushes me, yeah? So if you've only got 3 and I've got 4, maybe I've got to tell you the one that you haven't got. So you said that you got the eagle.
Hang on a minute, I might have another one, but it might be up. Although I didn't look properly.
But you said you can pick up the swords, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know where you can put the swords? Because I think you've got to match one of these things. Because, like, say, like the eagle, yeah? Like beneath that, he's holding a big axe and a shield. You've probably got to mix and match.
Yeah, I know. There's 2 shields above that big axe, but they're different. One's quite big and round, made of wood, it looks like.
Right, and the other?
I can't remember. I can't remember what it, well, I only had like a quick glimpse at it.
You've obviously, John, you've got to put them in the right. John, have you got like a lion? One of the coat of arms is a lion, like up on its hind legs, with a crown.
Is it black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that knight has to hold nothing on the left and a big axe, a straight axe on the right. So you've got to go and put that on that. Put the weapons on that.
I can't move with it.
And you've got to rewind the thing before it kills me again.
I can pick it up, that's all I can do.
Okay, do you want to rewind the thing, John? Before it kills me? So you can pick up the axe, but you can't put it down anywhere.
Oh, I can pick it up, and I can just turn it, swivel it around, but I can't take it with me.
But where is the axe on yours, John? On the knight, below the lion? John?
No, it's standing with other axes.
So it's there's loads of different types of axes. How many axes?
2.
So what do the axes look like?
One's big and one's small, and on the left hand side there's a big sword and a little sword, and then...
Just worrying about the axes, John. How many axes are there?
2.
And I've got a big, like wooden. It's got a wooden handle with a gold tip, and it's got two sides to the axe. Like one going to the left, one going to the right. That's the correct axe. You've got to put that axe underneath the knight with the lion and the crown on his left arm, but to our right. Do you understand?
That's the big axe you want.
If it's the one I said, yes. So you've got to put that in the knight, on the knight below the dancing lion thing. Okay?
I can't move. I can't run with it.
Can you move with it?
No.
Okay, we'll go and rewind the thing then. Obviously we're doing something wrong, John. You said that you've only got 3 knights. Are you sure that's true in your room?
Well,
because I've got 4.
1, 2. Now, 1, 2, 4. Yeah, there's 4.
Right, so we've both got 4 knights. Do you want to go and
With
rewind the thing, John? So it doesn't kill me?
With empty hands.
They've all got empty hands, so you've got to put the weapons on them, John. It's pretty obvious what you've got to do, but you're saying when you pick up a weapon, John, you can't move at all?
I can't move it at all. It won't come with me.
You sure?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me, John. If you've got empty knights, and I've got knights with all different weapons, it seems to me like you've got to put the weapons on the empty knights in the correct order that they are on mine, yeah? So try picking up. Right, look, how many swords have you got?
2.
Is it a long one that's kind of straight, and then a shorter one which is a bit wavy?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you try and pick up one of those swords? Can you move with it?
Short sword.
Can you move, John?
I can turn it round, but I can't move with it.
Alright, go and rewind the thing. I mean, this is all you, John. So you're going to have to work out how to control these things. It's obvious what we've got to do. I think you're just not controlling it correctly.
But it lets me pick it up, and I can like swivel it around. That's all I can do.
Yeah, but you've got
to
press X again to be able to carry it, I think. It's the same as my boxes. Go and press X on a sword, and then press X again. You should be able to move with it. Tell me if it works.
Yeah.
Okay, go and
I've
rewind
got
the
a
thing.
short sword.
Go and rewind the thing, and I'll tell you the order. Because you've got to do this quickly. You've got to do this quickly, okay? Right.
I've got the short sword.
Right, you've got the short sword with you, yeah?
Yeah.
That goes in the right hand, to our right, John, not his, yeah? Of the badger. So put that in the right, to our right, his left hand, to put to our right, looking right, of the knight who's under the badger. Okay? Go and do that.
I don't know which one the badger is.
Well, you'll have to find out, won't you? Go and look. There's only 4 of them. And you have to do that quickly and then go and rewind the thing. You've got to rewind it, John, otherwise I'm going to die. So you put that sword in, yeah?
Hang on, I can't hear.
communicate a bit better, yeah, John? Tell me what you're doing and when you've done it instead of just being in silence, yeah? So you've
Right,
put,
now
you've put
there's
you've put the short sword on to the right of the knight under the badger, yeah?
Yeah.
Now put the long sword in his left to the left. Go and do that, and then rewind the thing.
What, in his left hand or the left knight?
Same badger, under the same badger, John. Same knight, where you just put the sword. He's only got one other hand. John, you got to rewind it, John.
I know, I'm trying to get back. Right, now I've got like a sword that's curved a little bit at the top. That's the only sword left.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And there's one with.
Don't worry about that for now. Don't worry about that for now, John. You know the coat of arms of the lion, the dancing lion?
Yeah.
The big axe needs to go to his left, but our right. So just the right side. You need to put the big axe on under the knight with the dancing lion. And then you got to rewind the thing.
I haven't put it in yet.
Well, you've got to do it all at the same time, John.
I can't make it up. Like, it doesn't run, does it?
What do you mean it doesn't run?
Well, how do you make him run?
Press L3, and he goes a bit faster. So he walks, you press L3, he runs a little bit. But you've got to do it very fast. Go and put it in and then go and rewind the thing, otherwise I die. Okay. So let's just confirm. Okay, so let's just confirm. You've put under the dancing lion,
Yeah.
the knight on his right side. You've put the big axe, yeah?
Yeah.
And on his left side, there's nothing, so that's done.
Right.
Okay? So the third one is the hawk or the eagle, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I know what that is.
On the left side, you need to put the big curved executioner's axe. So go and do that. Done? John?
What?
Well, are you done it, yeah?
No, I'm just rewinding your walls.
Communicate better, John.
I'm just about to go and put it in there now.
Go on then.
Come on.
Gotta rewind the thing. Okay. Right, same person, John. Under the eagle thing is the small round shield in the other arm.
Small round shield.
It's kind of round. There's two shields I can see. There's a triangular one and a small one. Small round shield in his other arm.
There's a round one and like a one with a point at the bottom.
You've got to rewind the thing, otherwise I die. 2 seconds. I'm dead, because you're too slow. I told you, John.
I know, but
I told you there's 2 shields, and it's a small round one, and then the one I don't need is the one that's big with the point.
Yeah, but I had it in my it in my hand. I can't run back fast enough. I got to run a long way to go and get that.
There's plenty of time to do it if you do it correctly. God, I hope we don't got to do all of that again.
Well, obviously we have.
Well, it depends where the checkpoints are. You should know how to get there fast and get back to rewind. And when I tell you, John, it's the small round shield, you don't have to start saying, oh, there's another shield with a triangle bit. I've already told you it's the round shield, yeah?
Hang on, before you do anything, let me just... Yeah, we've got to start again.
Yes, got to start all again.
Let me just go and check these weapons out first of all. There are quite a few.
John.
I know, but there's quite a few of them. There's like a club.
Yeah, but have I mentioned any club?
No. And there's an executioner's axe, that pointed shield, and a round shield on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side.
John, it doesn't matter. John, I'm the one who's got to tell you which ones to pick up, yeah? So until I enter this room, I don't know which ones. It looks like there's 2 triangle shields, but that doesn't make any sense. I think when I enter this room, the symbols are all going to change, and then I need to tell you which ones to pick, okay?
Right.
Right, so just... Okay, so let's start. Oh, you got to rewind the thing. Right, so now I've got like a dancing deer with 2 arrows in it. Okay, so the knight with the dancing deer with the 2 arrows in it.
Yeah.
His left, it's the executioner's axe and then the big shield with the point. So on the left is the executioner's axe, on the right is the big shield with the point. Let me know when you've done both.
So, wall all the way closed?
Yeah.
Open?
It's all the way at the back, yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go and find the deer. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Which hand?
Don't worry, John. You found the deer, yeah?
Yeah. Look, I put the shield in.
Shield's on the right, the executioner's on the left.
Yeah.
Go and do that. Let me know when you're done.
Is your wall right?
Yeah, have you done it?
Yeah.
So when I say let me know when you're done, tell me when you're done.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that noise to get out of the way.
Okay, the next symbol is the dancing lion, and it's the
Yeah.
pointed. It's another pointed shield on the left, and a small straight sword on the right.
Right. Oh, you fucking idiot.
John, it's only you you're talking to.
Right, I've got the pointed shield. Which one's that going there again?
Pointed
The
shields on the
lion.
left. Yeah, dancing lion. Pointed shields on the left. Small
Yeah,
straight.
don't worry about saying that because it does it automatically.
What happens automatically?
Well, it just tells you where to put it.
Right. So, small straight sword. You've done it.
No, no, I've got the shield.
Well, do the sword then.
Right, what do I need now? The short sword.
That's what I've said about 4 times, John.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, you're gonna have to describe how they look, aren't you? It's not a curved one. It's a straight, small straight sword.
Yes. Ow, it's
I don't
straight.
need to hang on.
Yeah, but when that wheel's turning about, I can't hear what you're saying.
Well, adjust your audio mix then, so you
It
can hear
doesn't
more of my.
matter.
Yes, it does. You can adjust your audio mix in your headphones, John, to be more towards the voice. If you go into your settings, I told you how to do this years ago. Or you can just turn the sound effects down, can't you, in the game? It's very easy, John.
I'm just gonna go and put this sword in.
Yeah.
Done.
Right, next symbol is. I don't even know what this kind of looks like. It's like a monkey or something holding a sword with a helmet on. Try and find that. And then, oh, he's got nothing in his left hand. He's got like a mallet, a mace in his right hand. Like a club kind of thing with spikes.
Yeah, I see it. Next
That's
to the
in,
badger.
yeah, that's in his right hand. The left hand is empty. Let me know when you've done that.
So what do I need for him?
I just told you, John. Did you listen?
Yeah, but I can't hear you.
But why
on
haven't you
that wheel.
adjusted the volume then, John?
I have, but every
John,
time that wheel,
why don't you turn
every time I go back to that wheel,
John, stop. Why don't you turn the sound effects down in the menu, John? Do you think that would be a good idea if you can't hear?
can't.
I told you this a minute ago. You can either adjust the audio preference
Yeah,
in
but
your
when I press
settings.
that means that's going to happen.
When I press that, that means that's going to happen.
When
does
I
that
press my options button, the wheel was going to turn and that wall was going
Well,
to
do it
crush.
quickly then. Go to sound. It takes 2 seconds to turn the sound effects down. Right, is
Can
that
you hear
better,
me?
John?
Yeah.
Well, there you go then, John. You've worked out a solution. So you know the little thing with the helmet and the sword. That one, yeah.
What sword do I need?
I didn't say you needed a sword, did I? The symbol, the coat of arms.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah. You need on the right, on the left is empty, and on the right is the mace with that looks like a club with spikes.
Right. And what's he holding in his other hand?
I told you, John. Nothing.
Right.
Right, the fourth and final one is the badger.
Yeah.
Round shield on his left, curved small sword on his right.
See that curved sword? When I go up to that, where that there is a sword there, but it's not. It's like straight, but then it goes into like a. It like tapers in, then it comes out.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And it's what? So it's not bent at all.
Well, it's straight, but it goes into a point, but the point goes to the right, kind of thing. It's curved a little bit.
Well, this one isn't. It just tapers in, comes back out again, and goes into a point.
Well, what other options of swords are there, John?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to look for.
It's probably that one. You're just describing it poorly.
Oh, I've got the one you're going on about.
Well, you better do it quickly. I think we should have swapped roles, where I'm the one doing stuff and you're the one saying stuff.
What hand was that supposed to go in? His left or his right?
It's right. I told you. Small round sword, round shield on his left, and the sword on his right.
Right, so I just got to get that small round shield.
And then it should be over. You were saying it doesn't matter because it tells you where to put them.
Well, I thought it did, but it doesn't. I probably got one wrong.
Yeah, you probably have, John.
Just gonna get that shield. I must have done something wrong. Have you heard anything different?
No, so you've done something wrong. So let's check again. The dancing lion has to have the big pointed shield on the left and the straight small sword on the right. Check that.
The dancing lion. Is that... When I look at him, is that my left and my right?
Yes. We've always talked like that. It's always our left and our right. Shield on the left, sword on the right.
Alright.
So you messed it up?
Got to find it first.
Oh, Jesus. There's only 4 of them. You're gonna have to rewind that thing, John. Quick. 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 I'm gonna die if you don't rewind it now. Jesus Christ.
I can't run any farther than that. Faster.
Yeah, but you should know where all the things are by now. There's only 4 of them. All you've got to do is look at it and check if it's correct or not. So you know where it is now, yeah?
Yeah, but I've swapped the sword over, but I dropped the shield, so I don't know whether the shield's gone back to the...
Well, you're going to have to go and look then, aren't you? Just do it quickly. Remember, if your character is walking slow, press L3 and he'll go faster. If that makes him slow again, you need to press L3 to make him faster.
It's gone back.
So have you got it? Is that correct, John? John?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not that one then. Right, the dance...
No, I haven't done that one. I've just swapped them over because I had them in the wrong place.
And are they correct now?
No, because I've got to go back and get the shield. When I took the shield off and the sword off, the shield
John, you know what you got to do, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll do it. Looks like we've still got something wrong because nothing's worked.
I haven't done it yet.
What do you mean you haven't done it?
Well, I've got to go and get the shield, and I've got to run back here, turn this wheel back.
You've got the shield now, yeah?
I've got the shield in my hand, but I've got to go let go of this wheel.
Just go and do it, John. Just go and do it. Just got to be quick, because this thing's getting faster, I swear. So you got it right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like you've got something else wrong. So, the coat of arms with the dancing deer has... Can you just tell me what you've got for the guy with the coat? Just tell me what you've got. Deer, the dancing deer. Tell me what you've got.
Dancing deer.
Go and rewind the thing.
I got a shield, a shield with the only shield that was left with the point at the bottom.
Yeah, in what arm?
On his right arm.
And what's on the left?
A big sword.
It's not a sword. We need a big axe.
A big axe, sorry.
So it's a big axe, curved executioner's axe, yeah?
Curved.
It's like a big wooden staff with a big blade, it's an axe, John, but it's curved at the top.
Yeah, but there's a double-headed axe.
No, it's a single-headed. It's the like we described this last time. It's the executioner's one, not the double-bladed one. So you've done the wrong one, yeah?
All likely.
Well, you know what to do. Just remember, you've got to be quick because this thing comes and gets me in like 20 seconds. I'm gonna die.
Right, I've got the double-sided axe in my hand.
Right, we don't need the double
Swap
sided
that.
axe. Yeah, you need the single one with the curve. Executioner's axe.
Back at the wheel, turn it back round. Has that executioner's axe got another blade on the other side? A little blade?
Very small.
Yeah.
So you've done it now, yeah? So that's in his left hand.
No, I
in the
haven't.
right.
I haven't put it back.
Go on then, go and do it. Just tell me when you're done, John.
I'm done. I'm just rewinding the wheel.
Okay.
So now it's the badger and that thing next to it. I don't know what that thing is.
Well, the badger has got the small round shield on the left and the curved small sword on the right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, rewind the thing. So I think you've probably picked up... How many different types of mace are there? You've probably picked up the wrong type of mace.
I don't think there's any left. Oh, look. There's two different types of mace.
Rewind the thing. Yeah, so you've probably picked up the wrong one, haven't you?
There's one with little studs on it, like leather, and there's like the one I'm holding at the moment has got like big spikes on it.
Well,
With us.
your description has not helped. What's the difference between them?
The little mace is like black leather, and it looks like three little studs going down each like side.
Don't think that's right. What's the other one like?
The one I'm holding is quite big, and it's like got spikes going all the way around it. Three in,
and one on the top.
Yeah.
That's the right one. That's the one I described to you to put in, so you put in the wrong one.
Well, the other one was exactly the same, but it's smaller.
Well, you haven't described them exactly the same, have you?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna die. Rewind the thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm dead. Well done, John.
No, I better pressed it.
Yeah, you got to start all over again now, John. Well done.
I hate these games like this.
No, John, it's not these games. It's you.
I was on it. I was on that steering wheel.
John, it's you. Now we know what we're doing. Can we do it properly for a third time? And then we'll call it quits, and then we'll continue another day. We've got to get past this room. But you should understand what to do now. Try to do it correctly the first time. So first of all, make sure your character is in his running thing, yeah? He's not walking, yeah? You press the L3 button, John, to make him run.
Yeah. doesn't seem to be moving any
He
differently.
does, John. You're not paying attention then. If you press L3, you can notice he moves slower. If you press L3 again, he moves faster. Can you notice the difference, John?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, a little bit is one is faster and one is slower, yeah?
Alright, so now we've got an eagle.
John, can you answer my question?
Um,
Have you got the guy running?
no, it doesn't work.
Well, yes, it does, John. You know the L3 button, yeah?
Yeah.
So move your guy forward and then press L3. Does he slow down or does he speed up?
He speeds up a little bit.
Yes,
I
John.
wouldn't say-
So keep him in that. Keep him in the
Alright.
fast one. This should not be something I have to explain to you. Are you ready? I'm about to enter the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we've got like a. What's those things called? It's like a bird with a long beak.
Yeah.
A bird with a long beak needs to have a small, straight sword, but it's kind of one side is straight, but one side is pointed, kind of thing. It's very hard to explain. Just look at the swords you've got. And one side, it's a short sword. One side is straight, and the other side just goes in and out a bit. Kind of points. The point is to the left.
I don't know whether I've got the right one or not, but
Well, describe it.
it's got a handle, and then it's got like 4 little diamonds imprinted in it on it.
No. I didn't say anything about diamonds, did I?
No, it's actually on the blade.
No. I didn't mention anything about that. Go and find the sword that I described. Oh, this one's a lot easier because they've all got just one hand. I think the more you fail at this, the easier it gets because they think we're a bunch of numpties, which half of us are.
Alright, I've got one now. It's straight, but
On the
it's
left,
like
straight on the left with a little indentation near the top, yeah?
no, a little indentation at the bottom.
No, that's wrong. There's my sword that I'm looking at has got a small section on its own just above the hand, and then there's a gap, and then there's another sword which is straight on the left, and there's a little indentation towards the top, and the pointed bit is pointing left. The right hand side of the sword is more angular. Find that sword.
Right, this is the only sword left, so it's on the right hand side of it. It's got an indentation, and on the left hand side it goes up to like a triangle shaped bit, and then it slopes back down again to the point.
Well, that doesn't seem to make sense, but just send me a picture of it.
Oh, pissing out.
Yeah, that's the right one. It's just round the wrong way. I think when you put it in the guy's hand, it would turn around.
Which one's that going? The one with
The bird with the long beak goes in his left. Go to our left.
A long beak. It's got to be that one. Alright.
Right, next up, we've got...
Do the same one.
What do you mean the same one?
Do the same one that I just done.
What are you talking about? Do that.
But does it need a shield?
I told you none of them need second hands. Pay attention,
Right.
John. I just told you the game gets easier the more we fail. Each of them only have one weapon. Right. It's the dancing deer with the 2 arrows. You need the executioner's axe, the one-sided executioner's curved axe on the right side.
Alright, I've got it.
Let me know when you're done.
Which one's that gone again, sorry?
I just told you, John.
It was just tell me
Dancing
again.
deer. The dancing deer.
Deer. What side? Left hand side?
Right. Right, we've done that one. We've done that one. Next
Should be
one.
a badger.
Yeah, the badger needs like a long, straight sword. It's kind of got 4 little bits coming out of it near the bottom, and that goes on the right. Badger, long, straight sword on the right.
Bits coming out of it at the
You'll
bottom.
see it. It's a long, straight sword, John, with 4 bits near the bottom. Badger on the right.
Can't, there's no bits coming out of it.
And then you got the wrong sword, haven't you?
So go and check over the other side. I have to turn this wheel back. No.
How many swords are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and none of them have got bits hanging at the bottom of it.
Near the bottom edge of the sword, there's 4 little bits coming out of the sword.
No, none of them have that.
Well, then you're not... Obviously one of them does, John. It's a long, straight sword. The tip of it is very pointed, and then it goes in a little bit, and then it's straight. Near the bottom, right above the helm of the sword is a straight bit. Then there's 2 bits on the left, 2 bits on the right, sticking out.
You mean on the blade, not on the handle?
I didn't mention anything about. When have I ever mentioned the handle?
You said at
John?
the bottom.
Yeah, I didn't say hand. I said bottom of the sword, not the handle,
yeah,
John.
Well, this one has got 3 points on it, each side of it.
But one of them is very small. Yeah, the top one's very small.
Yeah.
That's the one, John.
And what side does it go on the badger?
Right.
And for now,
We haven't done all of them yet, have we? There's one left, John.
right, which one's that? The eagle.
Whatever. Yeah, it's the eagle. It's the double-sided long axe. Goes on the right.
Double side. done anything?
Not yet. So
Well, I'll put them in the place that you said.
Well, let's just double check that, yeah? So, tell me what you've done to the bird with the long beak. What have you put under that?
I'm gonna have to go back and check. I can't see from here.
Of course you're gonna have to go back and check, John.
Bird with a long beak. I've got the sword in the left hand with the indentation in it.
And then indentation's on the left, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, go and rewind the thing. Okay, the dancing deer with the 2 arrows. You need the executioner's axe on the right arm, which is the one-sided axe. Be quick.
Yeah, I've got that. It's a double. Is that a double-sided axe?
Did I say double-sided, or did I say executioner's single-sided, John?
Well, that was the only one that was left.
Well, clearly you've got it wrong then, haven't you? It's a single-sided. It's a big on the right and very small bit on the left.
And that's on the eagle.
No, it's on the dancing deer. We're talking about the dancing deer.
I was looking at the wrong one.
Of course you were.
Yeah, it's on the right-hand side.
Do you want to go and rewind the thing?
I am.
So you've probably got something else wrong now. Because my gates are still closed here, unless you've got any buttons to press. Have you got any levers or anything?
No, I can't see any.
Okay. And then the eagle has the double-sided big axe.
Yeah, I wish I just checked.
Right, the badger has the long... I'll just send you a picture, John, because it's easier. I'm trying to describe stuff to you. When I'm talking about sword... Listen, when I'm talking about sword and you're looking at the handle... Do you know what I mean? I'm just sending you a picture of it, okay?
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yeah.
Well, I'll send you a picture of all 4 of them then, because you've done one of them wrong. Just wait a second.
Yeah.
Just rewind the thing, John. I need to take pictures of it, don't I? I'm the one taking pictures and sending to you. So you just got to rewind the thing.
No, it's rebound.
Yeah, I'm just sending you pictures of all 4, okay? All 4 of them are being sent to you. You can check them all to see if they're correct. Just make sure you get back in time to rewind that thing. Rewind the thing, or I'm dead.
Yeah, they're all in the right place.
Well, if they're all in the right place, you've got to press a button or something. I don't know what else. I can't do anything from in there.
I can't see it.
I mean, some of these knights have got glowing eyes. which I thought the glowing eyes were correct. I think the glowing eyes are correct. So yeah, you've done one of them wrong. It looks like you've done this one wrong, John. I'll send you another picture because he's not got glowing eyes. So you've told me that they're all correct, and now we'll double check. Make sure you rewind the thing. So it's wrong, yeah? You've put the wrong sword in. Wrong axe.
Is that underneath the badger?
Look at the picture, John.
Under the deer?
Yes.
No, that's the right one. I've got it in there.
In the right arm?
Yeah.
Rewind the thing. So why isn't the eyes lit up then?
I don't know. It's in the right arm. So it's the big sword on the...
It's not a
It's
sword.
got a big... Not a sword, a big axe with a big blade and a little blade on the left-hand side.
Take it off and put it on again, because it might be the order. We might have to do it in the right order, which we haven't noticed.
Yeah, but when I take it off, it's going to end up...
You know what to do, John. Just be quick.
Oh, I did it.
Okay. He's still not got glowing eyes, my guy.
Well, nor's mine, but...
Well, all the other three are mine. I've got glowing eyes.
Maybe I've got to put it in the other arm.
Why would you need to do it? Why would you need to do that?
Well, because I've done it right. I can't see any. I can't see any switches in it. I can't let go of this wheel for very long.
No, you can't. You're 100% sure that you've got the right
Yeah.
axe. I'll just have a look online, John. Alright, John, this is what it says. In the third room, the lever is located right in front of you as you enter the first hallway. Then go further into the room and look at the knights holding weapons and shields in the walls, and describe them and the symbols above to your partner. This will unlock the gates to the next room. You're doing something wrong, John. That's it. That's the walkthrough. Are you sure that you've got the right axe against the deer? It's under the deer. With the antlers and the two arrows, you've put the correct axe.
Which axe is that?
The executioner's axe. One-sided. Well, are there any other axes you haven't used that could be similar? Be quick to rewind it.
Yeah, it's in the right position. It's on the right hand
Be
side.
quick to rewind. You're 100% sure you're doing it correct, John?
It's on the right hand side. The big blade with the little blade.
Can you go over and take a quick screenshot and then go and rewind? And once
Well,
you've rewound the thing, go and send a screenshot to me.
oh, bloody hell.
If you've done it wrong, go and rewind it.
No, I haven't done it wrong. It won't let me take the picture.
Of course it lets you take the picture. It's just because you're not taking the picture correctly. Better rewind that thing, John, otherwise I'm dead. 5, 4, 3, 2... I'm dead. Well done, John.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I mean, how hard can this be for you, John? Do you know what I mean?
Did you say I sent you the picture?
I'll have a look. But you don't have to send me the picture. You need to take the picture, go and rewind it. Do you know what I mean? You're trying to send me the picture straight away. That's why you're getting it wrong. Yeah, that's a completely different axe, John.
That's the one you told me to get.
That's a completely different axe, John, than the picture I sent you. I showed you. I sent you 4 pictures, John. It's a completely different axe. So you picked up the wrong axe. That's why it was wrong. Look at both of the pictures, John. You see the difference now?
Yeah, they're both the same, but
they're different axes, John.
Yeah, but
I sent you the picture of the correct axe, and you told me the wrong axe was correct. So you had the wrong axe.
Yeah, it's got 2 little blades on it.
Well, it's the wrong axe. I sent you a picture of the right axe. You chose the wrong axe.
Now, let's see what... Right, so we got...
John, you don't need to tell me the things, remember? I've got to tell you them.
I know, but I'm just trying to work out what the bloody hell that is. Oh, it's got a sword.
Right, John, just get ready to hold the thing back, yeah?
Oh.
I'll tell you what I need.
Badger.
Next time I send you screenshots and you say, yes, it's definitely the right one, actually look at the screenshots, John, and realise they're completely different.
Well,
Okay. The first is the badger with the helmet and the sword, yeah?
Badger with the helmet and the what kind of sword?
You know the symbol I mean. It's the little weird thing with the helmet and the sword. It's a little animal with the sword.
Yeah, I know that.
You know the one I mean, okay? The small round shield goes on the left. Do that.
Badger. Left. Yeah.
Okay, now it's a small straight sword. It's kind of thick. It's kind of wide, and it's got a little bit cut out of it on the left, but it might appear to it's cut out on the right to you. So it's a kind of small. It's a short, small sword but it's thicker than normal, and it's got a little bit cut out of it near the kind of bottom middle. That
And
goes on the other hand.
It's not bending at all at the top.
Did I say anything to do with bending?
I know, I'm just checking.
Well, if I say it's a straight sword, John, you don't need to ask me if it's bending, do you?
I've got a short sword. I probably got the wrong one. There's two there.
Well, describe the one you've got.
It's got at the bottom, near the handle, it's got like two little. On the actual blade, it's got like two little diamond heads on it.
And what does the other sword look like? Because that's not. I haven't described anything about diamonds, have I? I've described to you the sword I want. It's right. Near the handle, it's got a very short, thin handle, and the sword starts thin, and then it gets a bit thicker, a few inches up, and then it's got a little indentation on it, and it's thick and straight. So I don't know why the hell you chose a different sword.
Has it got little diamonds, like indentations on it? Because that's the only sword like it left.
There's no diamonds.
No, on the blade, near the handle.
There's no diamonds.
You sure?
You've got the wrong sword. Go and get the right one. I don't know why we're messing about diamonds. I've told you that the sword is thick and it's got a little bit cut out of it. You should be able to tell which sword that is, John. Like it's.
But this one's got little diamonds on it as well.
Don't worry about the diamonds. Worry about the bits that I've told you.
This one's just another short one, and right at the bottom, about 5 inches from the bottom where the handle is, it's got like two little mountains either side of it.
Does it fit the description of the sword I told you, where it's got a bit cut out of the sword, like it's been in battle?
It hasn't got a bit cut out.
So why have you picked it up then?
Because that was the only one left.
There's going to be more swords than that, John, because there's bloody loads of swords on this level.
Oh, I can't check the other side.
Because there's two. Later on, John, we need two kind of curved swords.
This is probably the wrong one as well. This ain't straight, and this is the only sword that's left.
Well, no, it's not, John. You've not picked up the correct one. Let me just send you a screenshot of the correct. Can you? Let me send you a screenshot of the correct sword, because it's impossible to describe something to you apparently. Have a look at that. Now you know what sword it is, yeah?
Yeah, but I can't see that one there. It's not there.
It is there, John.
I'll have to go and check on the right-hand side at the top.
Of course, you have to check where all the weapons are.
Right.
You found it, right?
I think this is it.
Right.
Has it got a little bit indentation at the top as well?
I've sent you a picture, John. Of
I
the
know
correct
that.
sword.
It's got like a triangle bit missing in it on the left-hand side, and then it goes up a bit, and then it's got another tiny little bit.
It's the same as the picture I sent you.
And that goes
on the opposite. There's only one place for it to go, John.
Yeah, which one? The badger?
The badge. You've put the small shield, haven't you? So go to his
Yeah.
other hand, John. We're only on the first bloody one. It's a bit ridiculous, John, when you say there are no swords left.
Well...
And then I say, well, you haven't looked then. And then you go, oh, there it is. Don't you think?
I just don't like hectic games like this.
John, this is not hectic. We're in a room.
Right, which one's next?
The next one is the the badger holding the book. And you need the pointed large shield on the left. Same shield we always talk about. Big pointed shield.
Oh, dropped it for. Badger. I've forgotten what hand it's got going now.
Left.
Badger. I've done the badger already.
You're looking at the wrong badger then, aren't you? Better rewind that thing, John. Before I die for the 4th time. You know not to look at one you've already done, don't you, John? If they've already got weapons, weapons on them, you don't need to look at it, do you?
Yeah, but the ones that have got weapons on it is the badger.
With the sword. And I told you to go to the badger with the book. With no weapons on it, because it's the one we're doing. So why are you going and looking at one you've already done?
At the beginning, you said it was the badger. There's only there's 4 different characters there.
Yeah, right? I told you, it's the strange one with the helmet and the sword. I told you that already.
Well, I know where that is, but...
Let me guess, you've put the sword and shield on the wrong badger.
No,
So you've done it correctly then. You've put the sword and shield on the badger with the helmet and the sword, yeah?
No, I put the sword and the shield on the badger without a helmet.
Well, that's not the one I told you to do. I told you to put it on the one with the helmet
and the sword. But that other one's not a badger though, is it?
It's whatever it is, John. I told you this. We've been through this so many times. It's the one with the helmet and the sword. I told you that. Whatever it is, whatever animal it is. Why would you put it on the badger with the book if it's the one with the helmet and the sword?
Now let's start again. I've got to go and take it off.
Yes, you do.
Right, I got that sword with the spikes in it. It's got to go on the badger with the helmet on.
Yes, John.
What side?
Well, what side did you take it off of?
I don't know. I was doing it in a rush.
Right.
Now I need the pointed shield, do I?
No, you need to put the round shield on the correct badger.
The badger with a helmet?
Yes, and the sword. You need to... Why would you not... Obviously, you've only done half of it, John, haven't you?
I don't know whether this is the right shield.
Well, it's the round one. There's only 2 shields,
Yeah, it is round. Has it got Is it completely round? Has it got
John,
bits
there's
missing?
only two shields, yeah? There's the big pointed one, and there's the round one.
Yes, but there is
Yes.
no. There's a little round one, and there's a big round one. And the big round one has got bits missing out of it around the edges.
Yes, that one.
Right. On his left, his eyes are lit up red.
You've done it correctly then. So yeah, you know when you've done it correctly because the eyes light up red. 4 times we had to do this. Right, now, with the badger holding the book, John,
Yeah.
it's the pointy shield on his left arm. On his left, on our left, you know, the left.
Right.
Okay. This is where it's going to get tricky for you because you can't tell the difference between swords. These next 3 swords are all very similar. So I'm just going to send you a picture of it and hope that you can get it right. You'll know if you get it right because the eyes will light up. That's the sword you need.
Right.
Done it?
No, I've got to find it.
Well, that's what I'm waiting for. What else were you doing?
That's not it.
Are you going to let me die then?
No, I'm turning the wheel back. I think it's over the right hand side one. Hang on, I've got to look at it again. Fuck off, man. Hey, see that one? No. Fucking.
Jesus Christ. I was literally half a second away from dying then, John. Well done. Right, you done that one there?
No, I've got to find that sword.
Well, you know what it looks like. How hard can it be? Gonna die. Found it?
I think so. I'll find out whether his eyes go red. Which one was on the...
Well, you've put the shield there, haven't you, John?
Yeah.
So it's in his other hand then, isn't it?
Wrong one. Oh, piss off. Oh, I don't. What's doing with nothing?
I'm dead. No, I'm not. I just about survived. Well, John, I've sent you a picture of the correct one. I don't know how much more information you need. Have a look at the picture again, John.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Well, if his eyes aren't red, then it's not the right one.
I'll show you a picture of it.
Yeah, remember, John, they're all these swords are all very similar, so you've probably got it wrong. You've got it wrong because his eyes are not lit up, okay? You've got it wrong, 100%. I know this because the other swords are very similar. You've just got it wrong. Don't send me a picture because I know it's wrong, John. And I'm about to die. I'm about to die, so don't piss around taking pictures.
I'm not taking pictures.
Well done, because I'm dead.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
I told you not to send me a picture.
I didn't send you a
it.
picture.
So why didn't you rewind the thing?
I was.
Well, you weren't, because it didn't rewind and I died.
I think you have to swap characters.
We'll do this one level, John. I mean, I can't believe that when I tell you it's the badger with the helmet and the sword, you go and put things on the badger holding the book. Do you know what I mean? And then we have to piss around changing them. Just do it correctly, yeah? I mean, the third time we did it, we had the easiest one. Each of them had only one sword in one hand. There's no shields or anything. And you still messed it up because you were adamant you had the right axe, even though I sent you a picture of the right axe, and your axe was the wrong axe.
Yeah, but what you don't understand is when I'm looking at those swords, I can't see. When I'm looking at it, I can't see where the bit is missing. All I can see is the top bit of it.
Well, just get used to going and running and putting them in. Like, it shouldn't take you like. You should be getting better at this, not worse, alright? Don't tell me what swords you've got, remember, it doesn't matter. I've got to tell you.
I'm just saying if there's numpty badgers here with a helmet on.
I can't seem to open the door now. I can't open this door, so you've got to do something.
Well, I'm wondering, I don't know what can I do?
I've pressed this button. Now I can't open the door. Normally the door just opens.
There's no button for me to press here.
Are you in the room?
Yeah. Walking about.
It's worked. Now it's open. Right, I'm going to check. Right. One weapon, one weapon, one weapon, two weapons. Alright, this should be an easy one, John. Okay. First one is the dancing deer with the two arrows, okay? It's the executioner's axe with the... It's a smaller executioner's axe, so it's the one that you got wrong last time. It's got a little tiny axe on the left and a big axe on the right, but it's the smaller of the two one-sided axes, yeah? Let me know when you're done. You've got a long time because it's going very slowly towards me. It speeds up. You don't have to rewind it every time, John. It's very slow at the start. Just go and put it in the right place.
Which one does that go under?
I told you, didn't I?
I know that, but I keep forgetting.
Well, what do you think?
The deer.
So yes, you already know then.
What side?
Right. Yeah, his eyes are lit up. Okay. Next one is the animal. I'm not going to say badger because you'll. It's the
I know
animal
what you mean.
with the helmet and the sword. And the sword, there's only one. It goes on his right side. It's like a long, straight sword, but it tapers in at the top. We'll try that. It's not angled at all to one side. It's straight. It just tapers
Is that the
in.
one with the 3 bits at the bottom?
No, that's a different sword.
Oh god.
It's very straight. It's thin. It starts. Well, you should be able to see it.
It's not there. It's on the right hand side.
It's just a normal looking sword. It's got a little bump near the bottom of it, but other than that, it just tapers in both sides to a point.
Did you say it was short or long?
Long.
Oh god.
Well, I don't know. Describe the sword you've got.
From the handle, it's got 2 diamonds at the either side of it, then it
Forget
goes
about
up.
diamonds, John. Describe the sword compared to what I told you.
Right at the bottom, it goes up like a mountain, then it goes straight, and then it goes up a little bit, across,
That's
straight.
not that. That's not the sword. It's symmetrical. My sword is symmetrical. I told you this. It's symmetrical sword. There's no taper to one side. It's symmetrical. Straight sword, symmetrical, going into a tip.
Has it got a bit missing on the left-hand
No.
side? What?
Did I say anything about anything being missing, John?
There's no other swords here, though.
This is exactly what you said last time until you found one.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That one's got that ain't it. And this probably one ain't it either. This is a short sword, and it tapers upwards a little bit, then it goes in like a curved shape, and then it goes back down again.
Is it symmetrical?
Got a pointed.
Is it symmetrical?
What do you mean symmetrical?
Well, is it the same? Is it the same shape each side, or is each side different?
Each side is the same.
Put that in there and see if it works.
But it's got little points on it.
Near the bottom, kind of up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, go and put it in. Well, I don't know why this is so difficult.
Oh, bollocks, I can't fucking remember which one that goes in then. Which
There's
side? Left or right?
Right.
Because I dropped the shield.
What are you on about shield?
Well, when I put the shield in there, I dropped it.
What are you talking about? Shield?
Right, I've done it.
Well, it's not lit up, has it? It's not lit up, is it? There's no shield, John. We've never mentioned a shield for this one, have we?
Oh, I was confused about the last one then, probably.
Well, why? How are you confused about the last one? The last one was the axe. The axe you've done correctly. We haven't done anything with the shield.
No, the
yet.
last mission, the last time we'd done it.
Well, you don't need to worry about that, do you? We're on a new time. So the sword you've put in is wrong.
Well, that was the only...
Which animal have you put it in?
The badger.
With what? Badger with what?
With a book in his hand.
Well, that's the wrong animal then, isn't it, John? So well done.
So which one's it going then?
I've told you about 4 times.
Do I have to tell me again?
There's no... It's the badger with the sword and the cat.
And what side?
On the right still. Still the right. There is no other badger on this one. Oh, there is another badger actually. You just put it in the wrong one.
Right, his eyes lit up.
Okay, go and rewind the thing.
I am.
Jesus wept. Right, the third one is the bird with the long beak. Now you need the other executioner's axe. It's the one with the 2 small bits on the left and the big bit on the right. It's the big executioner's axe. 2 small bits on that goes in his left. Bird, beak, executioner's axe, left.
It's not on that side, it's missing on that side, so I've got to look on the left hand side.
I think we might get the world record for the slowest ever completion of this room.
It's alright.
This is my day off.
So this one goes on the...
I told you it very clearly. What do you remember?
I know that.
Go on, so what is it? Where does it go?
On the bird with the long neck.
The beak, long beak. Where does it go?
On the right.
No, it goes on the left.
With the beak. Bird with beak.
Executioner's axe on the left. Eyes are lit up. Go and rewind it. Final one's going to be a nightmare because you don't know how to do swords.
It's not that, it's hidden behind. The sword is at a rack, and where that bit is chunked out of it, you can't see it because there's a wooden bit in front of it.
Right, the shield is the small round shield with the notches out of it every quarter. That goes on the left.
In which character?
There's only one left, John.
The big shield with the notches.
I didn't say big shield. I said small shield. You don't try and say you did because it's on the live stream, John. You can watch it back. And I said small shield, small round shield with the notches. It goes in the badger with the book on the left.
Well, I've got a shield with notches out of it. But...
Just be quick, because the thing's going to kill me. If it's a small round shield with notches out of it, it goes on the left of the badger with the book.
Be
quick, be quick.
Ain't the right one.
Be quick. What do you mean it ain't the right one?
Well, I put it on there and the eyes didn't go red.
It hasn't finished yet. There's a sword to go in there, John.
Oh,
So you put the shield in, yeah?
no, I dropped it.
Well, you might want to go and put it in then, John. 3 hours later. Done?
I just stopped the wheel.
Well, I know that. We did that a minute ago.
The badger, so this has got to go in with the badger with the book on the left hand side.
Correct.
Right.
What they should do is have one eye light up, shouldn't they? Each side.
Yeah, because I can't see the eye when I put the shield in. It's totally covering his face up.
Okay. Now, in his other arm, you need a sword that is... It's got 4 little notches on the left-hand side and one bigger notch on the right, and then it tapers into a point, a curved point that ends to the right. I'll send you a picture, John, but I have described it to you fully. Do not talk to me about bloody diamonds. I'm sending you a picture of the correct sword. Do not mess this up.
Serrated edge. Three serrated bits on the left and one on the right.
4 on the left, and it's curved at the top towards the right.
Ain't none of them.
Rewind it. Can you put the swords all down on the ground?
No, they all go back to where they come from.
Right.
Ain't none of them. Oh, God, I can't see because
Rewind it.
I've got it.
Rewind it.
I'm going down. I think it's the right one anyway.
Well, we'll find out if his eyes light up.
It's got 3 serrated edges on the left, but then I don't think it is the right one because it's got 2 serrated bits on the right. It's a thing, you can't see it on when you go to pick it up. You can't see it because there's a board.
You've told me this many times, John. You don't need to repeat yourself.
So this is the wrong one as well, then, isn't it?
I can't tell which one you've got. I've sent you a picture of the right one. It's in your hands, John.
That is the right one. And that goes on the badge of the book.
There you go. Right, we'll just get to a checkpoint. Checkpoint reached. Okay, well that will conclude this torturous live stream. Having to do that room 5 times because of many reasons to do with John.
No,
Thanks.
because it's what I told you.
No, John, you were adamant you had the right axe when you had the wrong axe, even though I sent you the picture of the right axe.
Yeah, but with the swords, that I told you, that wooden bit's in the way. You can't see.
Yes, but you can pick them up and look at them, can't you?
Yes, but it's taking time, and I've got to get back to that wheel.
Yes, but that wasn't really the problem, was it? Anyway, do you want to say goodbye to the world, John?
Goodbye, world.
It's alright, we got 0 viewers anyway, John, so...